Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I came with a new story. It is very good story from darkness to light, a journey back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kindly please subscribe and like and share my channel. Okay. Today we will start a new story from darkness to light, a journey back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In a quiet town on the edge of the sprawling city lived a man named Zed. His early life was very disturbed. It's not easy. Born into the broken home, Zed never knew the worth of the father's hug or the comfort of the mother's. He grew up on the streets, learning life the hard way through hunger, pain, and survival. By the age of 15, Zed was already Zed was already caught in the web of bad habits. He smoked, drank, lied, and stole just to get by. His heart had grown cold, and he believed that no one, not even God, cared about him. The years passed, and the world kept turning. Zed fell deeper into the apes. He lost friends, burned bridges, and damaged his own soul. He smiled on the outside, laughed with empty eyes, but inside he was broken. Often, in the silence of the night, he would lie awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering, is this all there is to life? One night, after the particularly terrible mistake that left him alone and betrayed by someone he trusted, Zed found himself walking aimlessly through the city streets. His leg carried him to an old masjid he hadn't entered in a year. The doors were open for the night prayer. Something in him paused. He stood at the entrance, heart pounding. An elderly man saw him and gently said, "Come in, son, you look tired." Zed hesitated. Then he entered. As he watched the worshippers in the sujood, something stirred in his chest, and feeling he hadn't felt in long time, peace. That night he didn't just enter the masjid, he entered a new chapter of his life. He sat in the back and tears falling silently. When everyone had left, he stayed behind and cried like a child. For the first time in a year, he raised his hand and whispered, Ya Allah, forgive me, I am lost. From that night, Zed began to change. It wasn't easy. The road to redemption was filled with a struggle, but he was determined. He quit his bad habit one by one. He replaced late night of partying with late nights in the prayer. He fasted not just from food but from anger, gossip, and sins. He started reading the Quran one verse at a time. The word were just ink on the paper, they were healing. Allah's word filled the hole in his heart that years of pain had curved. Bit by bit, his life transformed. He found work, reconnected with his family, and most importantly, he found peace, the kind of peace that only comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Zed would often say to the youth to his neighborhood, I was once lost, I drowned in my own darkness, but when I turned to Allah, He didn't just forgive me, He honored me. Remember one thing, no matter how far you have fallen, how deep you are or how dark your past. Allah's mercy is greater. It's never too late to change. Take the first step, raise your hand and say, "Ya Allah, I want to come back and I want to be change myself and make my life successful in both worlds." Definitely Allah Ta'ala forgive us.